All right, y'all. So I teach life-saving skills for a living. I have my work logo covered up right now, but I teach first aid, CPR, all kinds of stuff where I work right now. I also used to be in the Army as a medic, and so I was constantly teaching people life-saving skills to use like day-to-day on deployment, during PT, all that kind of stuff, right? So that's just kind of like my just niche little world is life-saving treatments. All right, so I'm going to be talking about something really quick that might seem small and silly to some, but I'm going to explain to you guys why it is important and how it really is going to be able to change so many more lives by something so simple. So it might sound silly, right? But whenever you're thinking about a female anatomy, female bodies, they have breast tissue and breasts. And so whenever you're going to do CPR and stuff like that, you want to perform your CPR the same, but on a male mannequin, when you talk about nipple line, it's basically in the same spot, generally. So it's pretty easy for people to kind of gauge. Well, now they're trying to implement where they're having female mannequins, which is amazing. That's great. So now you can see, like, visualize breast tissue, hand placement, just kind of get a feel for that. Well, I just went to replace these AED pads, right? Usually this is the most common. It's like a male adult, then they usually have generic kid, but like the male anatomy, right? And it shows you pad placement, and it shows you this pad placement right underneath, kind of over those ribs, underneath that heart. Okay, that's amazing. I changed these out because they weren't sticking very good, and I changed them to these, which is a female anatomy, right? If this makes you feel strange, this is why we need to talk about it. Female anatomy. Why does that matter? Well, when it shows these pads, right, when it shows this one right here, it's showing to put it underneath the breast tissue. This small little change right here could literally save somebody's life. Because if you show up, it's a female person, right, and they have breast tissue, and you look at these pads, and maybe you're not 100% sure how to do this, you don't do this all the time, and you go to put these pads, and there's breast tissue in the way, but you're like, this is what it looks like in the picture, and you put it in this exact spot, you know, maybe we're not fully saving that person's life. We risk the machine not fully doing exactly what it needs to do, not being in the exact spot. But if we look at this picture right here, we understand it has to physically go underneath breast tissue. And this is truly going to save somebody's life. And you might think it's small, but for me in this world and teaching people to save lives, this is a big change and a big thing that is really important. So I just want to encourage you guys to ensure when you have a female person, pay attention to this. Move that breast tissue out of the way, put the pad underneath it.